What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Artie. I got another hot deal going on right now. If you are in the market looking for a small SUV crossover, I got the 2020 Hyundai Santa Fe. Alright guys, so in today's video we're going to be focusing on the base model Hyundai Santa Fe, a 2020. I did a video on the predecessor. This is actually the same owner's vehicle that they got rid of that lease. They hopped into this lease. Now this vehicle sells for just under $27,000, and I'm going to talk to you guys about the lease numbers, which I think is really a great deal out there right now if you are looking to get into a new lease. But let's focus on the walk around of the exterior, then I'll show you guys a little bit of the interior and we'll go for a little spin. So we're going to start off the overview of the exterior of the car with the front end, and I honestly was really fooled in the beginning. I'm not really big into these type of vehicles, so when I just really found out that this is actually the headlight and this is only a daylight running light, so these LEDs light up and they look phenomenal. Now if the upper trim levels, you actually have an option to have a fog light right here. This particular vehicle actually does not have that. Like I said, has the nice traditional Hyundai type of grille, very nice looking front end. I think this right here really does a lot for the vehicle. These vents right here are actually active. You actually have air that goes right into that vent and comes out from where the wheel is. Now we're at the side of the vehicle and I want to talk to you guys about actually the price. Now before I hop into the price, why I'm talking about the price right now, let's talk about the wheels. So these are the 17-inch wheels for the base entry model. They go all the way up depending on the trim that you pick, and this is a front wheel drive vehicle. So with the 17s with the front wheel drive, I'm sure this vehicle is going to drive magnificent with the profile tires on this particular trim. Now let's talk about the price. Like I said, this was under $27,000. Your lease for this vehicle right here, what they got in the state of California was 36-month lease, 12,000 miles per year, $279 a month, taxes included, and only $700 out of pocket. Now I think that is a great deal, and the reason why I wanted to mention the lease and the numbers right now before we hop in, because I know that there's a lot of people out there that are going to be picking and choosing and talking about some of the things that they might dislike about this exact model, but I think paying all that much money, it is a steal. Alright guys, so we're at the rear of the Hyundai Santa Fe. We're going to start off from the bottom and work ourselves all the way up. Looking at the bottom of the vehicle, you have one exhaust tip on the right. You don't have one on the left. I honestly think it would look really good if you have the same exact tip on the left side. Gray finish over here. The color on this Santa Fe, I believe it's called Earth Bronze, and I think it actually looks pretty nice. The rear tail light, so this isn't the LED package. You can get the LED package front headlights and the rear headlights. Those are all options, but obviously you're going to pay much more money. Overall, we work ourselves up. You have this nice wing over here, small antenna. Let's open up the trunk space and see how generous they really are with this trunk. So trunk being open, this is a brand new vehicle. As you guys can see, there's a lot of trunk space. You also have little compartments over here, so you got the tools necessary if you get a flat tire. You have a compartment over here, but I believe you have another compartment right here, which is divided into three, which is really good. It's kind of hidden, even though that you have this option that you can kind of close up and nobody will see what you leave in your trunk for day to day. You shouldn't leave anything in your trunk, but if you decide to, it's a good privacy. You have the 40-60 split in the rear. If you need more space, you could recline the rear seats. So let's hop on the inside, take it out for a ride. Hey guys, so we're behind the wheel of the 2020 Hyundai Santa Fe, and I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about this particular engine. It's the same engine as the older one. You have the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder naturally aspirated in this particular vehicle with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now 185 horsepower, I mean, you get good MPG, 22 city, 29 highway, 25 combined, but you still don't get that acceleration that you would want sometimes. Now, when you're purchasing this vehicle, you're not obviously purchasing something that's going to be super fast, but you want something to be super comfortable, and that you have in this vehicle right here. So starting from the rear, you actually have a lot of room. I'm 5'9", and I have plenty of room in the rear. I have headroom, leg room. I could recline the seats, but I cannot slide the seats back like the older model of this particular car. Now, if we're hopping in the front, this is night and day compared to the old version of this car. I love how the design is of this particular vehicle. Nice two-tone combination with the sand and the black. You have a nice 7-inch screen right here. You have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. You do not have a navigation system in this particular vehicle, but all of those things you could get as options in upper trim level vehicles. If I were to buy this vehicle, I would honestly get the convenience package, because one thing I love about the convenience package is the charger for your phones. It's a wireless charge, and my phone always dies, like probably a lot of people out there. We have always a problem with, you know, charging our phones, so that's a really good option. And I actually love the screen, the camera system that you have in your instrument cluster right in the beginning, if in the middle, if you have that option in this vehicle. Now, this is a base model, and you know why I like talking about certain vehicles, about prices, about leases and good deals. Like even my Camry, I think it's a really great deal I got, and this is the vehicle for you if you're trying to save money. So this is why I wanted to create this video about this particular vehicle. If you're looking for a great buy, I would really consider looking at this car. Maybe certain things you could option out and try to see if the dealer wants to still give you a good rate. But based off the numbers that I'm giving you, I'm basically giving you guys what you should play around and know how much the car is if you're trying to lease one of these particular vehicles. Thanks again for joining in. If you have any questions, comment below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I'll catch you all on the next video. Peace.